This is the ALUSSO 2 to 8 pack solar landscape lights. Let's take it out of the box. When you buy these lights, each box that you saw just earlier is a pack of 2. So if you buy 8 lights, you get 4 of those boxes, 2 in each, to make 8, or 3 boxes if you got 6, etc. like that. I have a total of 4, so that's what I'm going to be showing you. These are available in a white color of light and also RGB, and these are the RGB variety. So let's go over what you get in the box. This is regardless of which one and which and what. You get the instruction manual here, 2 lights in the one box, like I said, screws and wall anchors, ground stakes, and a USB charging cable. Yeah, you're right, I said solar before. I got a solar panel right on them. What's nice is that you can also charge them USB-C. So if you know that you're having a party in your backyard, but the weather has been inclement the past couple of days, and you just want these lights on, you know, and that, you can charge them up fully with the USB cable, and that way they'll be on just to make the backyard look nice, whether or not it's raining or people are just looking out from the inside, or maybe it turned out to be a nice night after all and everybody can enjoy. Either which way, you can fully charge them and not have to worry about, oh, it's been cloudy, they're going to go dead. You know, you don't have to worry about any of that because you can charge them. So let me tell you a bit about them first here, and then of course I'll demonstrate them quickly, and then of course we'll take them outside. Alright, so like I said, these are available in RGB or white. White is going to be your cool white, neutral white, warm white, and you'd be able to select from those. And RGB is just that. You get all the colors out there. There's 7 static colors, a flashing mode, and then kind of a transition mode I'm going to show you in just a minute. Both the sets are also dimmable. You can dim the light down so it's not blasting at full brightness, if that is going to help you better. Depending, you know, if you have like a shady-ish area that doesn't get as much sun, you might want to dim them down a bit, or they might just be too bright, and you could dim them down to better match your backyard like that. And of course, when you dim them, the light is going to last longer. They will last 8 to 10 hours after a full charge, so that's pretty nice right there. If you go with the white variety, that also has a motion sensor built in. So you can have them so they're always on or on motion sensor. And of course on the motion sensor mode, they're only going to work when it's dark out, because during the day you don't need a little solar light shining at somebody because the sun is out or it's plenty light out. Alright, so pretty simple like that. Now these can be wall mounted or stake mounted. Right over here, you just bend that around anywhere you need, tighten up the thumb screw right there. There's your holes just like that, and you use the screws and wall anchors and you're all done. If instead you wanted to put it in the ground, which is what I'm going to be doing, that goes in there like that, you'd push it all the way in, make it nice like that, and then that will go in the ground, and this also tips up to get better sun exposure, so it'll better charge everything. Has a nice kind of mottled matte finish over the lights, so they're not going to be that harsh, you know, blinding you like the LED headlights that a lot of cars have today, that kind of thing. Alright, so that's pretty much that as far as that goes, and I think that really wraps up all of the particulars of the lights. These of course also are IP65 waterproof because they're going to be outside. If they weren't, they wouldn't last very long. Alright, so now you got your solar, that's going to charge. If you want to go USB, that's right over here. USB-C port right there, and you have your magic button. I'm going to turn the lights off because I think it needs complete darkness for these to work, and then I will show you the different modes, what they do, and then later, when it gets dark out, we'll take them outside. The camera is probably going to go in and out of focus due to the different colors of light and the otherwise not enough ambient light, but we'll give it a shot. So we're going to turn it on by pressing the button, and it's red. When you press again, it's going to go to a different color, and we're going to do that. But first I want to show you dimming it. You simply hold the button down. And see how it dimmed down? Hold it again, and it'll get bright again. And you can let go anywhere in that sweeping up or sweeping down, and it'll stay there. Let me just give you a better close-up of that. Maybe real close so you could see. Yeah, good. The camera adjusted for that pretty well. So it's a nice kind of subtle effect like that. Now we're going to change color. So now it goes to green or blue, and it's just static. It just stays like this, whatever color you set it to. Okay. You have a yellow, a cyan, a magenta, and this is a composite white using the red, green, and blue. Again, I don't know if the camera can quite make it out. Not really. It does a pretty good job of amalgamating that. But that's kind of what you get. It's sort of a purplish white. It's close to, you know, more like a cool white. And then you have the flash mode. So you see it was red, then it went to green, then it goes to blue, and it's going to go through all those colors that we just saw before by simply turning on and off. And yes, that's actually kind of a nice effect. I like how it's kind of on for a second or two and then off for a second or two. It's a nice slow-paced cadence like that. And if you have these pointing at your landscaping, well, they can go different colors, on and off, all kinds of stuff like that. Or press again and it fades in red and fades out of red and goes to green. And out of green and into blue. And out of blue and into yellow, and so on from there. So it's just going to fade through the colors like that. And one more press and it shuts off. So with that, we're going to come back after dark and take a look at these outside. It's just after sunset, and there's still just a little bit of light out here so you can see. There's a boring old white PVC fence. Well, not anymore. That's pretty cool right there. That's what a pop of color can do for your backyard, just like that. And of course you could have them all the same color or change colors up and do anything you want. Let's go to that flash mode and see what that looks like. That's certainly an interesting effect. And again, you can have this on landscaping of some kind or anything like that, bushes and that. It'll work, certainly, to give a nice pop of color. And let's do that fade thing. I'll tell you quite honestly, I don't mind looking at that at all. It's quite visually interesting because you kind of never know what's going to come up next. So that's definitely a really, really neat thing. So I really love the colors that these can produce. The sky is your imagination as far as where to place these in your yard. So once again, this was the ALUSSO 2 to 8 pack solar landscape lights. If you'd like to purchase this item, I'll leave a link in the video description to ALUSSO's website where you can find this item available for sale. Thanks for watching. Make sure you click like, make sure you click subscribe, and take care. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.